the vector product or cross product of two vectors. Example 1. Calculate the area of parallelogram spanned by the vectors A is equal to I minus 3j plus 3k and B equals to 2I plus 9j plus 4k. Now, to find the area of this parallelogram, what we need to do is to find the cross products of vectors A and B. Then, after that, we now find the modulus of the resulting vector. Now, let's start. Let this area of parallelogram spanned by what? Vectors A and B. Now, the first thing for us to do is to what? Therefore, to find the cross products, right? So, this is the formula. This is the area of parallelogram. So, A cross B will be equal to what? We find the matrix form of vectors A and B. So this is the formula then. So A1, A2, A3 will be 1 minus 3 and plus 3. This is 1 minus 3 and plus 3 according to this formula. Then B1, B2, B3 will be equal to what? 2, 9 and 4. That is what we have here. 2, 9 and 4. So the next thing for us to what? To simplify. So to simplify matrix, you need to delete the first row, then the first column. So you now write minus 3, 3, then 9 and 4. That is what we have here. Then you write I outside, then minus j into brackets, delete the first row, and then second column, that is j column. So the resulting, the remaining digits now, we have 1 and 3, then 2 and 4, right? So that is what we have here, then plus k. Then you delete the first row, then the last column. So we're going to have 1 and then minus 3, then 2 and 9. So 1 minus 3, 2 and 9. So to simplify this now, you are going to multiply 4 and minus 3. 4 multiplied by minus 3 is equal to minus 12. Minus 9 multiplied by 3 is equal to 27. Then minus j, this is minus j. 1 multiplied by 4, 4. Minus 2 multiplied by 3, minus 6. Right? Then plus k, we have 9 multiplied by 1 is equal to what? 9 minus 2 multiplied by minus 3, we have minus 6. So minus 6 will give you plus 6. So if you simplify this one now, you are going to get minus 39i. 4 minus 6 minus 2 minus times minus will give you plus 2j. Then 9 plus 6 is what? 15k. Now it is this one now that you now find what? The modulus. So to find the modulus of this, just find the square root of minus 39 square, 2 square, then 15 square. Now to do that one now, so this is the expression for that. Then minus 39 square is equal to 1521. 2 square is equal to 4, then 15 square is equal to 225. Then if you add everything here, you are going to get 1750. So this one is the same thing as 25 multiplied by 70. Then square root of 25 is 5. Then so root 70. So this one will now serve as the what? The area of the parallelogram. Is that okay? Is equal to what? 5 root 70 square units. Is that clear? Now let's look at the second one here. So the second example here is they said that show that the area of a triangle with size is A and B is half modulus of A cross B. So you know we said that modulus of A cross B is the what? Area of parallelogram. And normally you know that area of parallelogram is base times height, right? Then area of triangle is what? Half base times height. Now because this one serves as what? As the area of parallelogram. So if you find the area half of area of parallelogram, you are going to get what? Area of triangle. So now to show that the area of triangle with side A and B is this. So let's see this triangle. Let's look at this triangle. So as mean that we are given this triangle OAB now. So to find the triangle area of triangle OOB, so it's the same thing as half base multiplied by what? Height. So we have half. So the base is what? B. So modulus of B, then multiplied by height. This is the height. But assuming that we are given angle theta here. So if angle theta is here, so to find sine of this angle now, sine theta is equal to what? Opposite. Opposite is what? This line, which is height over hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is A. Hypotenuse is what? A with reference to triangle OA, this small b. Is that clear? Now, so if that one is clear now, if that one is clear, so we now have, if you make h the subject of the formula, so you now have sine theta is equal to what? H, that is opposite over hypotenuse, h over a. If you make h the subject of formula, you are going to get a sine theta for the value of h. Now, instead of h here now, you now replace h with what? A sine theta. So if you now look at this, if you write, you have modulus of a modulus of b sine theta is the same thing as what? A cross b. That is modulus of what? A cross b. This is the expression for what? Modulus of what? A cross b. And this one will serve as the what? Area of the triangle AOB. Now let's now look at another example here. Example 3. Given that the vectors a is equal to this, b is equal to this, find the unit vector perpendicular to vectors a and b, the sine of angle and b. Now solution. So let this small u be the unit vector perpendicular to both vectors a and b. Then since this a cross b is also a vector perpendicular to plane of a and b, so we have the unit vector is equal to a cross b divided by what? Modulus of a cross b. So that is to say, the first assignment to find the unit vector now is what? We find a cross b, then we find the modulus of a cross b. So then we now divide a cross b by what? The modulus. Is that correct? Now let's see the solution here now. Now we have a here, we have b here. To find a cross b, we apply this matrix. So a1, a2, a3, 1 minus 2 and 1, 1 minus 2 and 1. b1, b2, b3. According to this formula, 2 minus 3 and 4, 2 minus 3 and 4. Now if you simplify this, release the first row and first column. So you are going to get minus 2, 1, minus 3 and 4. This is what we have inside here. Then into bracket I minus j into brackets, delete the first row, the second column, that is jth column. So you are going to have 1 and then 1, then 2 and 4, 1, 1, then 2 and 4. Then delete the first row, then the last column, that is the kth column here, to find the value of the what? Kth column. Now you are going to have 1 minus 2, then 2 minus 3. So that is what we have here. So now to simplify this one, now you are going to multiply 4 and minus 2. So 4 multiplied by minus 2 is equal to minus 8 minus, then minus 3 multiplied by 1, that's minus 3. Minus 3 will give you plus 3. Minus j. So 4 multiplied by 1 is 4, 2 multiplied by 1 is 2, 4 minus 2. Then plus k, minus 3 multiplied by 1, minus 3. 2 multiplied by minus 2, minus 4. So minus 4 will give you plus 4. So if you simplify this one, I'm going to get minus 5i, minus 2j, then plus k. That is 8 minus 8 plus 3 is minus 5. 4 minus 2 is 2. 2 times minus j, minus 2j. Minus 3 plus 4 is 1. 1 times k is equal to what? K. So this is a cross b. So the next thing for us to do is what? To find the modulus of a cross b. To find the modulus, you are going to find the square root of the square of minus 5 square, minus 2 square, then 1 square. So minus 5 square is 25, minus 2 square is 4, 1 square is 1. So if you sum everything up, you are going to get square root of what? 30. So we're not going to apply the formula here. This formula, that is root 30 over what? The modulus. So the modulus is what? Root 30. Then, so this one divided by what? Root 30. So this is the application here. The unit vector, this is the formula. So a cross b is what? Minus 5i minus 2j plus k. That is what we get for a cross b divided by modulus of a cross b is root 30. Is that clear? That is the unit vector. Then the second one is to find the sine of angle between vectors a and b. So let theta be the angle between the directions of what? A and b. So this is the formula. Modulus of a, modulus of b, sine theta. Then u here. Now modulus of a, so this is a, I minus 2j plus k. So if you find the modulus of this, you are going to get the coefficient of I here is 1, coefficient of j is minus 2, coefficient is 1. So 1 square is 1, minus 2 square is 4, then 1 square is 1. If you sum everything up, you are going to get root 6. Then b, This is the vector b. So 2 square is equal to 4, minus 3 square is equal to 9, then 4 square is equal to 16. Sum everything up, you are going to get 29. You now apply this formula. Is that clear? So if you want to apply this formula, since you are looking for the sign, and then the unit vector is always what? 1. So you don't bother about this one now. So sine theta will be equal to divide both sides by modulus of A, modulus of B. So you're now going to have modulus of A cross B over what? A, modulus of A, modulus of B. So modulus of A cross B is equal to root 30. Yes, this is root 30 here. Divided by modulus of A is root 6. Multiplied by modulus of B is what? Root 29. So everything will now be equal to what? 6 multiplied by 29 is equal to 174. Now, since you have root here, you have root here, you can generalize that square root of 30 over 174. So 30 divided by 2, 15. 174 divided by 2, that's 87. But the sign of the angle between vectors A and B. Now, if this one is clear now, I would not like you to do this classwork for me. Now, you have just two questions. Is that clear? So